Well, time now to go to the Dell for Southampton against Manchester United. All the makings of a classic between two of the First Division's most entertaining sides. And that's exactly how it turned out. The commentator, Brian Moore of London Weekend Television, United in the unfamiliar blue shirts.
Well, this is the Southampton team. They're unchanged. And since that victory at Anfield, they've enjoyed 4 days of sunshine in Spain. And although a lot of the credit goes to their defence, it's worth pointing out that Kevin Keegan and Steve Moran between them have scored 24 goals this season. Manchester United leave out skipper Martin Buchan, even though he's recovered from a hamstring injury. Gordon McQueen, who came back to the side after injury last week, keeps his place. And as well as missing Gary Bailey, United also come to this match without Steve Coppell, who is still under treatment for an ankle injury. The referee, Danny Vickers of Ilford, gets the game underway with Manchester United attacking the goal to our right. They're in an unfamiliar strip of blue shirts and white shorts, with Southampton in red shirts with that familiar broad white stripe. A match with so much meaning at the top of the First Division as Wilkins, the United captain, gets the ball back to Albiston. Played in here towards Stapleton, and a goal kick for Southampton. And sitting in the crowd, a number of blind supporters listening to the local hospital radio. That's a great gesture by the Southampton club, and good work by the radio men as well. Ray Wilkins, John Gidman, Bertels flicking one on there, and he might get the return for Moses somehow to get in there, but what was even more astonishing was the touch by Katalinic. What an amazing break there that nearly caught Southampton out. Moses was right in there. A powerful shot struck well, and a beautiful piece of keeping by Ivan Katalinic. So it's a corner for Manchester United. McElroy with it. Keegan's little touch on, Moran. Well, suddenly Moran was free, and the shot was just a little wide. McElroy, Bertels, and Brian Robson. Alan Ball to Steve Williams, brought down by Wilkins, free kick. So Southampton's free kick, Alan Ball floating it towards Keegan. Might well have been shoved in the back by McQueen there, it seemed, but the referee thought otherwise. But Southampton got a throw. Shannon quickly for Keegan. Oh, my word! Keegan almost made something out of nothing there. It looked as though there was no possibility after he'd been challenged by McQueen, but he was right down by the byline, and a powerful shot that Roach had to turn away. So it's Shannon with the corner. Keegan trying to get the header in, but Kevin Moran got the better of him. It's now with Nick Holmes. Again, the ball played forward, and offside against Steve Williams. The run not quite properly timed, and a free kick to Manchester United. Stapleton's backward flick. Nicol, not a really tidy header, but Williams getting it away. Ball. McQueen. Nicol. Wilkins. Stapleton, a nice touch for Robson. Played wide here for Bertels. Now Remy Moses, who's got support from John Gidman. So Gidman. Wilkins. Moses with a header. Bertels, good possession here by Manchester United. And put to the defence as Stapleton puts them into the lead. brilliant goal for Manchester United. Worked superbly with 10 or a dozen passes, and this is how it will finish off. Played in there by Gidman, caught there superbly by Stapleton, and Kalinic without a chance. Keegan. Shannon. Williams. Cross here towards David Armstrong, but United were lining up in defence to get that one away. Holmes will take the throw. Period of pressure here for Southampton. Shannon getting it back for Armstrong, driving it over that United crossbar. But United, who've conceded only 12 league goals in 17 games, are taking a bit of breaking down. Armstrong way outside the box, always on the up and over the top. Stapleton. Laid back for Moses this time. Tend to be standing off their men a little bit in defence, Southampton, and there's always just that half yard of space, it seems, at the moment for the Manchester United front men. And Moses making one or two really impressive darts into attacking positions. McQueen, who's been really all-powerful in the air. Massive kick there by Kalinic. Keegan turning it on. Moran! 1-1! Well, that was the most clinical finishing you'd possibly see. Suddenly it was 1 against 1 as he came to Paddy Roach. And what icy cool nerve the young man showed. The ball came through to him here, and there it went, 1-1. Steve Moran's 11th goal of the season. Well, he's Laurie McMenamin's mind a little bit, that equaliser. Gidman then will take the throw. It's a good long throw as well. Birtles trying the back header, and I think the ball coming off, yes, off Nick Holmes, giving Manchester United the corner. So a corner for Manchester United. Once again, it's Wilkins with it. Good big jump by Moran. Shannon only half getting it away. Moran still in there. Wilkins driving it. My word, and it was knocked away right at the end by Alan Ball, who just stood there. Almost got his head knocked off, but certainly saved a second Manchester United goal. As we wait for the corner, really rifled in there, and Ball just glancing it away for this corner here. Shannon that one more conventionally away for Southampton. Talk about being in the right spot at the right time. That certainly applied to Alan Ball at that moment. Southampton's throw with Steve Moran. Now John Gidman, number 2. Straight to Alan Ball. And Moran is on his way again. Getting in behind them once more with all the pace in the world as he got the finishing as well. Keegan has! So Steve Moran, who scored the first, unquestionably with a big smile on his face, has now made the second. What a run. Looked as though he'd taken it too far. In the end, he got just the better of Moran, and Keegan was in there to finish it off. And United get the throw. Brian Robson. Williams, Shannon, Williams, yet again, Keegan, brought down, free kick. United not happy with the decision. But Keegan felt the pain of Moran's challenge, and right on half-time, Southampton get a free kick some 8 to 10 yards outside that Manchester United penalty area. Ball, and Keegan's all right again. 4 in the wall. And Keegan, off the top of the crossbar, a brilliantly executed free kick. A little two-touch, and a curler by Keegan after his recovery. And a glance off the top of the crossbar. There's the first touch, there's the second touch, there's Keegan's curler, just nicking off the top. Right on half-time, and what an excellent first half it's been, with Southampton coming from a goal down to get a better grip on the game, thanks to Steve Moran, who scored the first goal with some icy finishing, and then made the second for Kevin Keegan, after Frank Stapleton had put Manchester United into the lead. Half-time score, Southampton 2, Manchester United 1. So Southampton get the second half underway, attacking the goal to our right. Nickel back to Katalinic. They've only lost one in the league here, Southampton, and that was at home to Spurs. Well, they've certainly had value so far. Keegan again battling with Kevin Moran. Can't quite remember where the ball was, though. Moses now playing it into space, deliberately handled there by Malcolm Waldron. That'll be a booking. And really, in fairness, it was one of those occasions when it had to be, because if he hadn't done that, there's no doubt at all that the ball would have gone on for Birtles. Wilkins floating it. McQueen looking to get the header in. And Robson! So Brian Robson gets his second goal for Manchester United, and the second for the club on the day, bringing it back to 2-2. And a question mark there against the Southampton defence once McQueen had got that header in. They stopped running and allowed Robson to get in there and make it 2-2. So with 6 minutes of the second half gone, the game is back level again. Holmes. Birtles. If they can get a deep cross in, Robson may get to it, but Katalinic maybe made that look a little more spectacular than he needed to, but his handling again was excellent. And here's Armstrong. And here's Williams. Played in for Shannon. A little touch here for Ball. And the cross in once more. Armstrong was right there. Keegan is there. Oh, an amazing goal! Oh, an astonishing goal by Keegan. But I don't think it's going to be allowed. The linesman is there with his arms on his hips. Now, what could that be for? Now, we'll see what it might possibly have been. Certainly Keegan couldn't have been offside, but Armstrong may have been. disallowed. A free kick for Manchester United, offside against David Armstrong. Well, it's tough. I don't think even Keegan would have scored a more spectacular goal than that. Goal in quotes, because it's been disallowed, and I think the pictures did tend to prove that Armstrong was standing in an offside position, and standing as he was in the centre of the penalty area, he must have been interfering with play. Disappointing for Southampton and for Keegan, but I'm bound to say I think the linesman and the referee were right. Kidman finding Wilkins. Played straight to Southampton by Orbiston. Well, that disappointment seems to have spurred Southampton on still more. Ball. Golak. Oh, getting it through for Shannon. Nobody there to follow it up. And in the end, they concede the corner, but not the goal. Armstrong trying desperately to get in there after Shannon had done such good work. But in the end, they got it away. So Southampton's corner. Headed down there, and in the end flicked over, presumably by Moran. Nicol, who made the first important contact. There was his header, and Moran turning it over. Ball. Holmes. Waldron. And Armstrong just nicking it out there again for Nick Holmes. Crossed in early, Kevin Moran getting it away. It's Waldron again, and now Ball pumping it in once more. McQueen's header this time for Manchester United. Shannon for Southampton. McElroy trying to make the break, but Golak is there first. Back heel into touch, and a throw for United. Wilkins. Moran. Wilkins. Nicol. Ball. Keegan's off again. Taking on McQueen this time. A little dummy. Found a yard of space. Shannon looking to be able to turn, and United are denying him. Shannon almost got the turn in. Armstrong going in all the way. The manager, and I should think he's delighted, but at the same time wants now everybody to get back and to concentrate. Shannon performed miracles here. It looked as though he almost made a shooting place for himself there, then saw that Armstrong was coming up, and Armstrong steamed all the way through past Roach, and that puts it 3-2. Wilkins, Ball, here's Wilkins again, it's not over yet, a 1-2 there, and it might still fall for Wilkins, and a shot on the turn, and just into the side netting. Well, that really would have been a heart-stopping finish, and Wilkins was battling away there in an effort to find yet another equaliser for Manchester United. But we're right at the end. We're playing time added on for stoppages. The ball didn't come outside the penalty area, so that goal kick will need to be taken again. And Southampton are leading by 3 goals to 2. Demanded something dramatic at the finish and got it with a goal in the last minute by David Armstrong. Gives Southampton a fantastic 3-2 victory after Stapleton had put Manchester United into the lead when Moran and then Keegan scored and then Robson equalised, and then this man David Armstrong, number 10, came steaming through in the final minute to put the icing on a most fantastic feast. What a match, what incidents, and that's not even mentioning that amazing overhead goal by Keegan that was disallowed. The smiles of Laurie McMenemy, and why not? There won't be many Southampton supporters going away from here with anything other than the broadest of Hampshire smiles.
Yes, and a game that lived up to all its pre-match billing. 5 goals, a sensational finish, and an incredible goal, as Brian mentioned there, by Kevin Keegan, which was disallowed. Well, afterwards, the Southampton manager, Laurie McMenemy, accepted that David Armstrong was in an offside position, but also said he wasn't interfering with play. Dennis, what's your view about that?
Well, I felt that the referee was absolutely correct in ruling out the goal. Here we see the ball coming over to Kevin Keegan. And as he strikes it, Dave Armstrong is clearly in an offside position in the centre of your picture. And that is the point at which the official must make his decision. What comes next is irrelevant. To say that Armstrong is not interfering with play is a nonsense. He's in the middle of the goal and ready to snap on any chance that comes his way. The shot was terrific, but that doesn't alter the fact that the linesman spotted the infringement, and the referee, quite rightly, heeded his advice.
Well, now let's see the top of the First Division, and United still the leaders, although Ipswich now have the same number of points with 2 games in hand. The top of the Second Division also worth a look at, with Oldham there in second place, the highest position they've been in since the war.